The sheriff's office began this investigation when we received a phone call about a missing mother, that she had gone for a run that evening and she didn't return. The Ma and Pa Trail, for anybody's not familiar, is a large trail that runs through, like I said, about a 7-mile section of Harford County. This particular portion of the trail is well graded and open. Along the side of this trail, there are two large drainage culverts that run under a local highway. Those drainage culverts are hidden during the summertime by trees and shrubbery. In processing the scene, we recovered genetic material that we were able to use through the Maryland State Police Crime Lab to attempt to identify the suspect. That genetic material ultimately was entered into a system called CODIS, which is a national DNA database. CODIS contains not only known offenders, but it also contains DNA samples from other unsolved crimes with unknown suspects. In this case, CODIS was a huge break for us. And what we were able to do with that database was link this crime to another unsolved crime in the state of California, in Los Angeles specifically, which was a home invasion, is how I would describe it right now. And in that instance, that suspect left behind a hat. And that hat was collected by the Los Angeles Police Department, and DNA was located on that hat, and that DNA was entered into CODIS. I would just reiterate again, anybody who has seen anything or anybody who feels like they have information that could help the investigation, please reach out to the sheriff's office and let us know what you have.
Hey, you guys. I will not be on camera. I was sitting outside when I got the news. First and foremost, I want to thank the Harford County Sheriff's Department for their incredible work. I'm super emotional because I am 8,000 and always, LFT and I have always been 8,000% connected. I know, right? We want, sorry, you guys, I'm going to pull it together here. These are happy tears. They're happy tears, but also they're a little sad. I want to just send my love to the family, to each member of Rachel's family, every single one. I want to send you my love. And my respect. And my apologies. And thank you, God. Thank you, God, for getting this flipping monster off the streets. If you guys would do me a huge favor and just flood the chat with orange hearts and hashtag Rachel Morin. She is receiving her justice. I knew she would. We all knew she would. The best of the best have been working on this. And that's not us. That's law enforcement. That's not us. Law enforcement, Harford County Sheriff's Office has done an amazing job hand in hand with some other agencies, but they did this. I'm so sorry to be so upset. Mute. You're really loud in the background.
Oh, sorry.
Her family is getting the justice and the respect that they deserve. If you're a praying person, please send love, prayers to her children, to her children's father, to her mother, her sister, all of her brothers. her best friend, and anyone who's been affected by Rachel's loss. They have caught him. There will be a presser. Here's the side note. Here's how my life works and how silly things, this is a little Rachel joke for me. So when I found out about this, I was sitting outside, which is why I was like such a hot mess. But I was sitting outside and I wanted to check my messages, and Facebook put me in Facebook jail at that particular second. I don't know if I got flooded with messages or if someone reported me as not being me. But I have no Facebook. And it happened right at the second that this person messaged me right here. This one, Tomboy Charm. She messaged me and I went in and was like, I called everybody, confirmed it. And LFT, did you find out where it's streaming? I was going to run over and try and catch the presser live. Unfortunately, as things would have it, my son needs a car to go to. Yes, I left a message for Johnny. I did call Johnny. Thank you, Rainbow Bee. I appreciate you asking. My husband's going out, my son's going out. I don't have a vehicle right now, so I can't run over to the sheriff's office like I wanted to. Blanket hello to everyone, and I apologize. It is on the Facebook page. Okay. Did you see that, LFT?
Is it on the Hartford County one? Because it's not showing up like a link or any kind of video live. I don't see it.
I wish I can't stream it. I don't have a Facebook.
Well,
as of 30 minutes ago, literally don't have a Facebook.
Well, I have the Facebook page open. I'm trying to find it, and I saw that WJZ will stream the press conference live.
That's fine. We can stream that.
So I'm on the CBS News Baltimore, but they don't have theirs up and going yet.
They said it would be. Okay. Hi to our amazing mods. Mal, you're not included in our mods. You're actually, you know what? None of you are included. We're just grateful for our mods. You guys are our friends. Thank you for being here. Thank you for putting up with us. Thank you for constantly keeping Rachel in the algorithm. Thank you very much. Hi, Summer. Mo and Co, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I am very grateful for each one of you being here. There's going to be other larger channels covering this. At some point, we will put out our information that we have. Here's the thing, you guys, and I'm not trying to brag at all, but you're going to be proud of us. You're going to be proud of LFT. You're really going to be proud of her. She's done amazing again. This is the first case that we've worked on that we started at the very beginning, and we've seen an arrest. This is the first case that we started, and we get to follow it through. This is the second case that I've become emotionally attached to. I have, actually, I'll show it to you. I have a little private. No, actually, you know what? I'm not ready. I have something of Rachel's that was given to me by a family member. It's just a small little thing. It means the world to me. It's one of my, I would say, along with my wedding ring, it's up there pretty far as things you would go back in to save in a fire. And it's the cup, I swear. It is Tomboy Charm. I have that thing in my hands I have that thing in my hands, and I'm just so grateful. And I'm grateful to everyone that has helped the family of Rachel Morin, whether it be monetarily for Christmas, sending kind things, being kind when you see a family member in chat. Just, I want to thank you from Decipher, not from the family. I'm not speaking for them, but just from us. Because the one thing that I can say, the absolute one thing, 10 toes down, chest out, is that we did this right. We did this the right way. We followed through. We kept every promise. And we did everything right. And our research is solid. And I'm really proud of us for that. But more than anything, I'm so happy for Rachel's family that they get to close this portion and they get to potentially heal. And I'm not sure if that's ever possible. And I don't want to negate any feelings, but my hope is that they will heal in some way. Heather Brett. That they will begin to heal and that her children can begin to heal. Grandma Sherry, it's not that I'm proud of us. I'm so proud of our little tiny sheriff and their department and how they took over a national case and how they did it. They deserve all the credit. I'm super proud of our sheriff. He's a good man. And I have said that from day one. I knew that they were going to do this. I knew that this was going to happen. Here's the special thing. For those in the true crime community who know what today is, it's doubly special. It's Summer's Day.
God, I can't believe it's been 3 years.
It's been 3 years since Summer Wells went missing. And we honor her today as well. We will be focusing on Rachel Morin, but know in our hearts that Summer is a huge part of Decipher as well. Yes. Justice for Rachel. Like I said, I wanted to go over, and I would have driven at 90. I would have gotten a ticket for this one. I swear I would have. It would have been hilarious because I would have been, can I just get in the back and you could take me to the press conference? But I'm short a car at the moment. So we have to make the best of it. I will be live streaming from the trail at some point in the next day or so. To be honest with you, I would like to live stream when the news and everyone isn't there. I would like to do it for just us here at Decipher. Oh, really? Okay. Where'd that go? Hold on.
Oh, God. I forgot about that guy.
Oh.
Hold on. We're testing something really fast.
Okay, please do. Yes, a huge thank you to law enforcement, everybody. Sleuth Investigates. I've told you before, but I'm glad to see you here. Thank you for being here. Thank you, each and every one of you, for being here. I can see that. Do you have... By the way, we can release his name. His name is...
Oh.
Do you have that or no?
Victor Martinez Hernandez.
He
was arrested in Tulsa. Here we go. So y'all can see it.
I'm going to take this down.
Oh, shit. shoot. I'm sorry.
What's the problem?
I only shared one tab, and I'm going to fix that.
Okay. I'm sorry for getting so upset. I'm just. Oh, thank you, Sluice. We have been passionate about this case. It's a day for happy cussing, tomboy charm. Amen, sister. Give it to me. I have legitimately prayed for this day, and not for us. I've prayed for the family. I promise you, I have every single day. For those kids. Do you want to read that? I can't.
Okay. So it says Victor Martinez Hernandez arrested in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Y'all, he's arrested in Tulsa late Friday. He was arrested late Friday night and booked into jail early Saturday morning, according to family and court records. He was charged with first-degree murder and first-degree sexual assault, according to Morin's family. The Hartford County Sheriffs would not confirm the arrest, but announced that Sheriff Gaylor would provide media update on the Rachel Morin homicide investigation at 2 p.m. today. And then there's a photo circulating.
There is a photo circulating, and we don't have 110% proof that that's him, so we'll wait for law enforcement. But if it is, the artist has done an amazing job. Yes, he was also connected to that case in California. Yes, absolutely.
It's exactly how they got the DNA. We at the moment don't know. This is going to be a pain in the butt. I do not like how StreamYard does the screen share thing now. You can't. Sorry, I'm thinking and trying to talk at the same time.
There's his information. He has been booked in. It is first degree. He will never see the light of day. And I don't wish ill on anybody except this one. I don't wish ill on anybody except this one. Doesn't it, Sluice? It looks. I don't want to show it in the event that, oh my God, we've made a huge mistake and that isn't him.
But that picture that we saw, it's eerie how much it looks like him. See, can y'all see my Facebook tab when I switch over to it? Or does it stay on the article?
It stays on the article.
That's going to drive me nuts.
You got to reshare.
I know. But I'm looking
thank you.
I'm looking at the Hartford County Sheriff's Office Facebook page.
Yeah.
And it's got the here we go. Wait. It's got the post about it saying that he's going live.
Have you checked Twitter?
Bart, I don't have Twitter on my computer. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Let me see if I can do something to help. I can't do Facebook, but I can do Twitter. Me, unless that's been reported too.
And it says WJ that I'm on the article, from CBS, the WJZ, the Baltimore, CBS Baltimore. And I don't see it up yet.
We got 12 minutes.
I know, that's what I'm trying to find it.
Updated information on a major case in Hartford County. Oh, Hartford County's hiring. Good for you. Oops. Someone's coming and going. We'll just turn that right off. Well, let's just hope that we can be able to stream this, because like I said, I didn't I couldn't make it over. which of course, like, of course I couldn't. They found him, Kelly. They got him.
Mm-hmm.
They got him. Victor Martinez Hernandez.
Actually, I might be able to get on Twitter.
Oh,
thank God it automatically logged in. Oh,
you don't have what?
it automatically logged in, like had our password saved.
Butterfly Kiss has sent you the link for CBS. Once this thing goes to trial, or your lady is going to attend the trial. What do you think, Sluice? The answer is yes, I will be attending the trial. If there's a way that I can attend the trial, you're damn straight I will. Yes, I am extraordinarily passionate. It is personal. By the way, when you see this guy, if it's the guy in the picture, you are going to just flip your lids on how tiny he is.
Someone's guess who posted the picture on Twitter. I'll give y'all all one guess.
Who? I don't know.
JLR.
Of course he did. Well, God bless you, JLR. I'm not sharing it. He can afford to get sued.
He does look eerily like him. I just don't want to share it yet until, y'all can all go look. I do think that's the right one, but I don't want to. He looks very much
right now. Yeah, he looks exactly
like him.
It's amazing the rendition that the artist did. And just so you guys know, the artist took that from not one but several different witnesses who saw him.
That and like when you look at this security footage or like the home camera, the haircut looks the exact thing.
It's identical. I don't know if I want to share JLR's post or not. Do I?
Well, here, I'll do it.
Yeah, there's a photo. There's a photo. Hang on. Let me show you.
I got it.
Well, I was going to pull up hold on. Before you do that, let me pull up. So take a look at this. Do you have it up?
I can see it.
No, I meant, do you have yours up?
Oh.
You're going to share? Or okay, so take a good look at this. Okay. Look at that nose.
Got it.
Look at that nose. Also, thank you, JLR, for taking a hit for us, because everybody be nice to JLR, and if he's willing to put it out there, I'm appreciative. I really am. He's got a huge audience, and we're not going to diss anybody or any creators today. That's not my thing. If you don't like him, that's cool. But if he's willing to take the hit and put this out, God bless him. Look at that, though. Don't move. Don't move. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh my God, I can't, because I'm on my computer, I'm on my laptop, and I don't have the other screen attached.
No, I'm telling everyone else, not you.
I was like, I can't look at anything. I'm still trying to find the damn link for the press conference.
I just got off the phone with someone in Tulsa, and they said that there wasn't a mugshot. Oh, there is not a mugshot. That's absolutely true.
No, that's definitely not on there. Do y'all see this? You can see that, right? If I hold my...
Actually, can somebody drop JLR's link, just because I don't want to... Don't move it. You got to leave the picture up.
Well, do you want me to look for this presser link?
Oh,
and I know y'all are all sending me that. I have it opens up to the same article. We're all watching the same or seeing the same thing, but I don't see like a video link yet to the actual presser.
There's JLR's Twitter if you want to go check it out. Give him a like on the picture. Give him a like on the picture. I mean, say what you will. Have your feelings. I have mine, but you know what? We're going to respect him today. He put it out there. God bless you, JLR. I hope you feel better, buddy. I'm not shading anybody. throw in the towel and eat my words. I agree. The JLR 3 times. I know. Listen, it's tough. It's a tough world. You'll never, ever, ever get me to agree with Bullhorn Betty, but you might get me swayed leaning into JLR. Just saying. I might lean that way a little bit more.
Yeah. Okay.
It looks just like him, doesn't it? It's so weird. Many had that picture posted. I know. I saw it. It's from a Facebook photo, and until we have absolute positive proof. Do you have anything, LFT? Are you ready to share yet?
I mean, I'm just keep checking the live page on their Facebook. Nope. Let me go back to Hartford, the CBS News.
I think we all have, Heather. I think we've all been like, now there's my boy, Black Hawk. Did you get my message? Hi, Jennifer. It's so good to see you. Welcome in. Everybody say hi to Black Hawk.
This is going to stress me out.
I wish I could help you. I swear on a stack of holy Bibles, I wish I could do it.
And you know what's making me nervous is the last time I tried to share it, didn't do the freaking audio.
There you go. Salute, brother.
Anjanette Levy just shared the picture.
Okay, good.
Of them as well.
Okay. Well, then that makes me feel better. If News Nation did it, is she long crime?
She's long crime. But here's the deal, y'all. On Facebook, it's Victor, I believe Victor
Antonio
Martinez.
If you want to share that picture now, it's fine. The news did make me cry, buddy. I've been in tears. I have been in tears, and we send our love to your beautiful daughter, and I hope this helps her heal too.
You don't. I was about to say turn on your TV, but never mind. Keep checking, and there's nothing yet.
Nothing on Twitter. Nothing. May just be a. Damn it. Let me see.
I don't think y'all understand. Like my brain's doing the best it can right this second.
Harford County Sheriff will be providing a media update on the Rachel Morin homicide at 2 p.m. today. Okay. Where, buddy? Where? Help me.
Maybe it's there. Nope, it's not their stupid. Not stupid. That silly. You know, the other podcast. You know how the Hartford Sheriff's County office.
I checked.
And it's not live there, right?
I didn't see it. No.
Yep.
Police identify. Oh, this is the wrong. Way to go, WBAL.
Because according to article on CBS News, okay, the story is developing. It will be updated as more details are released. WJZ will stream the press conference live on CBS News Baltimore at 2 p.m.
Okay, I got it. I got WJZ up.
Which is why Dr. Squatch has developed ball-to-ball.
Oh, good gravy.
WJZ Baltimore.
Hang on. I'm trying to Criminal Minds returns. Yes. Those are my people right there. The BAU.
I'm so sorry. When I go to the WJZ Baltimore, it goes Hartford County Sheriff's Office set to hold press on Rachel Morin case updates. It's the article. We click on that. I want the video, people, because
okay. Well, hold on. It's in commercial, I think. So let me attempt to share my screen and see. I love me some Criminal Minds too. Where's that?
It's scheduled for 2 p.m.
Can you see that or no?
Click to exit full screen.
Does it show anything or no?
No, not right now. I could see your screen a minute ago.
Yeah, that's what I figured it was gonna.
Like right now, I can see it. Yeah.
Rachel Morin case updates.
This
Okay.
is all I see too. That's what I'm getting.
Or those are my people. My people. Hi, JC. I'm sorry if I'm Aaron. Thank you.
Don't they normally like provide the link on their Facebook?
Yeah, they do. I mean, we're not gonna criticize. We're just they're busy doing their job. So.
Oh, I know. Well, all right. Let me click on live under Hartford County Sheriff's Office. The most recent thing is from 42 weeks ago. Okay.
Well, you get to see the weather. It's a little warm here today. Mostly sunny.
Oh my God. Killing me, Smalls.
No. But I really want to see Hartford County Sheriff announce they will hold a press conference in the Rachel Morin case. So let's break in, guys. It's 2:02. Where did you check Facebook?
Yep. I keep I'm on the Facebook page. Hold on. Let me go back. I'm going to go to the home. Let me refresh.
News that we first brought to you last night on WJZ at 11.
That's about a dog attack. A dog bite.
Wait. After a horrific attack by 2 stray pit bulls in West Baltimore. This happened in the 2000.
Did she say Baltimore? Baltimore.
Yep. Okay, I'm refreshing Facebook.
Check text. Checking text. Yeah, that's what I saw too. On our Facebook page. It's going to be streamed on the Facebook page.
Well, I'm glad I've been sitting here stalking it for the past.
Yes, August was when that happened.
You know what? Let's just do this so we make sure. I'm going to share. Can I try sharing real fast?
Yeah. If you're hang on, I'm not even on StreamYards anymore. It's live on Facebook. Go quick.
Got it.
Okay, can you full screen that? There you go. Oh, thank God.
Now.
Hurry. That's all I can say.
By the way, as y'all can clearly tell.
Hey, wait. Scooch it over so we don't have to see the chat. We don't need to see people's. You can't move it. Oh, here it comes. God bless you guys. There he is. Sheriff Gaylor. Do we have sound?
I don't hear sound yet. Do y'all hear? Does anyone hear sound on their own
they
Facebook?
have it on their own Facebook.
Good afternoon.
Can y'all hear it?
I'm Christy
we got
Hopkins, Director of Media and Public Relations for the Hartford County Sheriff's Office. I thank each of you for joining us today as Sheriff Gaylor announces long-awaited and much-anticipated updates in the murder investigation of Rachel Morin.
There's
Standing
Patty.
and offering remarks with the sheriff are
Mute.
Bill DeBagno, Special Agent in Charge, FBI, Baltimore Field Office. Evan Campanella, Assistant Special Agent in Charge, HSI, Baltimore Field Office. Allison Healy, Harford County State's Attorney. Also in attendance are Colonel William Davis, Chief Deputy, Harford County Sheriff's Office. Sergeant Christopher Maddox, Criminal Investigations Division, Harford County Sheriff's Office. David Hughes, Deputy Chief, Bel Air Police Department. John Cook, Chief of Staff, Washington, Baltimore, HIDA. Patrick Vincenti, President of the Harford County Council, and members of Rachel's family. After Ms. Healy concludes her remarks, Patty Morin, Rachel's mom, will offer a few remarks as well. She will not be taking questions today. We know that you have many questions for all of us. Please keep in mind that we will try to answer as many as we can, but this investigation is still ongoing, and there are some details we cannot discuss at this time. Again, thank you for joining us, taking your time and dedication to telling Rachel's story. And with that, Sheriff Gaylor.
Thanks, Christy. Good afternoon, everybody. As Christy said, I'm Harford County Sheriff Jeff Gaylor. As everyone's aware, on August 6, 2023, our peaceful Harford County community was rocked when the body of Rachel Morin was discovered in an area just about a mile from here, just off the Ma and Pa hiking trail here just outside the town of Bel Air. In addition to the impact to our local Harford County community, Rachel's murder gained national and even international attention. The young mother of 5, whose life was violently taken in a public location, is one of the safest places in the state. It's not supposed to happen, and it shouldn't have happened. In the days and months since Rachel was murdered, Rachel's family and friends, our Harford County community, and the men and women of the Harford County Sheriff's Office, along with all of our allied partners, have worked tirelessly to bring the individual responsible for her death to justice. Our deputies and our partners have worked this case with persistence and passion for Rachel and for her family every day over the past 10 months. Just over 3 weeks ago, on May 20th, on what should have been Rachel's 38th birthday, and in a poetic coincidence, or perhaps in Rachel's own divine assistance, our investigators uncovered a lead that led us to this day. And on this day, I'm here to tell you, Rachel's murderer is no longer a free man.
Yes.
Hopefully, he will never have the opportunity to walk free again. The lead we received was related to DNA evidence and allowed investigators to finally put a name to the image of the suspect in the video from Los Angeles, which we released 2 weeks after Rachel's death. After we had the video, we knew what he looked like. We knew what he looked like, but we didn't know who he was. With the new DNA evidence, now we know who he is, but we still didn't know where he was. As I have stated many times, this killer could have been laying his head in any community in the country or even in the world, and indeed, that was completely accurate. Over the past 2 weeks, investigators continued their diligent investigation and tracked our suspect all the way from Prince George's County to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Our investigators also obtained an arrest warrant yesterday afternoon, and as the arrest warrant was being issued, we met with Rachel's family, many of whom are with us today, to update them on the case and asked of them an almost impossible request, and that was to keep the information about the identity and the arrest warrant to themselves and protected to allow investigators the opportunity to try to apprehend this suspect before it was made public in the news, so that our suspect did not have the opportunity to learn that he was wanted and to once again flee. 5 hours after meeting with the family and just before midnight our time, police in Tulsa, Oklahoma, assisted by our federal partners, located and arrested Rachel's murderer, Victor Antonio Martinez Hernandez. So far, we have learned that the suspect, now pictured on the screens, is a 23-year-old citizen of El Salvador. who illegally crossed the border into the United States in February of 2023. We all suspected that perhaps Rachel was not his first victim. And it's my understanding that this suspect, this monster, fled to the United States illegally after committing the brutal murder of a young woman in El Salvador a month early in January of 2023.
Oh my
Once in our
God.
country and likely emboldened by his anonymity, he brutally attacked a 9-year-old girl and her mother during a home invasion in March of 2023 in Los Angeles. And as everyone I believe is aware, that was our first DNA match linking Rachel's case to the Los Angeles case. It has been a fear of mine that once we identified this suspect, the result would be exactly this. And I want to now direct these comments to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue and to every member in both chambers of Congress. We are 1,800 miles away here in Harford County. We are 1,800 miles away from the southern border, and the American citizens are not safe because of failed immigration policies. This is the second time in just 2 years that an innocent Harford County woman has lost her life to a criminal in our country illegally. Let me repeat that. 1,800 miles from the southern border, and this is the second woman in our county to be killed by an illegal alien. Suspects, in both cases, they are suspects from El Salvador with ties to criminal gangs. Should not be happening. Victor Hernandez did not come here to make a better life for himself or for his family. He came here to escape the crime he committed in El Salvador. He came here and murdered Rachel, and God willing, no one else. But that should have never been allowed to happen. Moving on, I want to make it clear that this case does not get solved, and we do not bring this criminal to justice without the amazing law enforcement teamwork from our local, state, and federal partners. And I mean that in all sincerity. Rachel's homicide does not get solved. There is no arrest without all of us working together. And for that, I want to thank everyone here in the front of the room and all those who aren't here, but I'm going to cover a list in a minute. I want to thank all of them for their assistance to our agency over the past 10 months. We are profoundly grateful for your dedication and support. The Federal Bureau of Investigation, especially the Baltimore Field Office, rendered invaluable assistance throughout the course of the investigation. Similarly, the State Police, Maryland State Police Crime Laboratory contributed greatly with their expertise and resources. I must also say thank you to the Los Angeles Police Department, Department of Homeland Security, Naval Criminal Investigative Services, the Maryland State Police Bel Air Barrack, the U.S. Marshal Service Fugitive Task Force, the Harford County State's Attorney's Office, the Maryland Department of Natural Resources Police, the Bel Air Police Department, Maryland Coordination and Analysis Center, the Baltimore Washington HIDA, the Tulsa, Oklahoma Police Department, El Salvadorian authorities, and the many law enforcement agencies, both state and local, who provided invaluable assistance to the Harford County Sheriff's Office during this investigation. As I think is evident, this was truly a comprehensive law enforcement effort, and I am exceptionally proud of the work done by the collective team and countless others who made last night's arrest in Tulsa possible. I also want to thank the members of our Harford County community for their patience, support, and cooperation throughout this investigation, to include hundreds upon hundreds of tips that our investigators have received. Today, we were able to provide what some like to refer to as closure for Rachel's family and for our Harford County community. I want to thank the members of the Morin family, and you're going to hear from, as Christy said, from Patricia here in a minute, but no questions. They have been by the side of our detectives this entire time, doing anything that they could do to help the investigation and to help our detectives, to help bring this individual that took Rachel's life to justice. I recognize there is nothing that will ever close the door or bring true closure concerning the loss of Rachel, but it is my hope and the hope of all involved working this case that the arrest of this suspect brings her family and our Harford County community some peace. I would like to now ask FBI Baltimore Field Office Special Agent in Charge, William Did I get it right? DeBano, to offer a few remarks.
Thank you, Sheriff Gaylor. Good afternoon. My name is Bill Del Bagno. I'm the Special Agent in charge of the FBI Baltimore Field Office. Today, our focus remains on Rachel, bringing justice for her, finding answers for her family and loved ones, and making sure the violent criminal who so viciously took her life cannot harm anyone else. The FBI is proud to stand united with our partners in the Hartford County Sheriff's Office as we announce this arrest. We know nothing can take away the pain and the anguish Rachel's family and friends have endured. Please know, on behalf of the FBI, our hearts are with you. To the public, keeping our community safe is one of the FBI's highest priorities, and so are the invaluable partnerships required to accomplish this. During the investigation, here's what I can share from the FBI. Our investigative genetic genealogy team in Baltimore worked countless hours to identify the suspect by using crime scene DNA and tracing that DNA to potential family members. Investigators even traveled to El Salvador as part of their efforts to identify this killer. To find the suspect, we provided technical assistance, helping to pinpoint his location. And that brings us to last night, where Tulsa police and FBI agents were able to successfully apprehend and arrest the suspect in Oklahoma. Hartford County and the investigators on this case worked every angle tirelessly and constantly, never giving up and following every lead and piece of evidence. We thank Hartford County for their partnership and bringing us into the investigation. As Sheriff Gaylor outlined, we thank everyone who helped make this arrest possible. To all those who have been waiting for an arrest to be made, for answers, we hope this brings a sense of justice and some peace. The FBI vows to continue to work every day to keep our community safe and prioritize the partnerships so vital to doing that. Thank you. I will now turn it over to Evan Campanella, the Deputy Special Agent in Charge, HSI, Baltimore.
Thank you, Sec Del Bagno. First off, I would like to thank Sheriff Gaylor for having HSI present for today's announcement. Today's announcement is the culmination of almost 1 year of investigative activity that might not always go noticed by the public. This investigation highlights the cooperation and the collaboration HSI has with its state and local and federal partners. And I'm happy to be here today with Sheriff Gaylor and our partners to announce the arrest of Mr. Martinez Hernandez. I hope that today's announcement
Mr. My ass
will help bring some closure to Rachel's family. And again, I would like to thank Sheriff Gaylor for asking HSI to participate in this investigation and to be here for today's announcement. I would now like to invite Hartford County State's Attorney, Allison Healy, to the podium for her remarks.
Good afternoon. I want to commend the Hartford County Sheriff's Office and other assisting agencies on the hard work, expertise, and diligence identifying and apprehending the suspect in the murder of Rachel Morin. They worked tirelessly on this lengthy and difficult investigation for the public safety of our community and bringing Rachel's family peace, knowing that the next step is prosecution. I will personally be leading the prosecution of this case. While the defendant is innocent until and unless he is proven guilty, Hartford County and our neighboring communities can rest assured that my office will take all steps necessary to ensure that justice is served for Rachel Morin and her family. We have already begun coordinating with the Warrant Apprehension Unit of the Hartford County Sheriff's Office to handle the extradition of the defendant to Hartford County. And once the defendant has been transported back to Hartford County, prosecution will commence. Thank you. It is my pleasure to introduce to you all Patricia Morin.
I'm going to make this really short because I'm very emotional. I just want to take this time to thank all of the law enforcement for all their hard work. I know that a lot of times we don't see what goes on behind the scenes. You know, you see the policeman in the car when you write you a ticket, but you don't see the real work that happens behind. And around Christmas time, we did a canvassing with Harford County, thank you. And they brought us into a room and I could see all the people that were involved. And that's not even all the external agencies that were involved. And it just gave me such hope that they really did care about our family and my daughter, that they were going to work diligently to find the person that murdered her. At one point, when things seemed like really bleak and hopeless, the lead detective said to me, he said, patience will win in the end. And that's what they've been doing. They've been diligently working very hard, and they've been patiently working through all the leads. And it's because of that that we have an arrest today. So I'm very thankful and just very grateful to these men. And I'm also very grateful to the press because you kept her story alive so that people would still continue to send in tips. And that helped them to do their job. So I want to thank the press as well. But I don't know if this is, oops, sorry about that. I don't know if this is kosher or not. I'm gonna step away from the pulpit. But I think we should applaud them just because I am so grateful that they have brought us to this place. Because at some of the points during this, I didn't think that we were ever going to have an end, that it was going to be a cold case. So I would like to applaud them.
Thank you. And it's a case that touched us all. So with that, we are going to take some questions as
Here we
Christy-
go.
This is still an active investigation. So there's some things that we're not free to speak about or won't be speaking about. So with that, does anybody have any questions that we can answer for any of the speakers?
I have a question. I want to know if you can a little bit, but what actually happens right now? Like we read it.
I'm very familiar with ICE detainers.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not sure.
Yes, we are a. There has been an ICE detainer filed on him because he is in this country illegally out in Tulsa, Oklahoma. He would not be deported before answering for these charges. So I honestly believe that's the last place he wants to go. I think, sad statement is our jails are better here than they are in El Salvador. And
send him back to El Salvador. Let him suffer.
Bars.
Yes, I want him to answer to the charges here first, but then he can go back.
I mean, he worked a few odd jobs that we are familiar with. Did not live a very, expensive lifestyle. But this is a free country. You can, once you're in it, you can move from one jurisdiction to the next, very freely. And he did that from El Salvador into the United States to Los Angeles. Unfortunately, here to Harford County. Again, down in Prince George's County, we had him in the Virginia area, and then all the way out to Tulsa, Oklahoma. And in the year he's been in the country, a little year plus, who knows where else he's been. And it's a fear of mine. It's a fear of our investigators. And as Patty said, our investigators took this case to heart, as they do all the cases. But this case, they took to heart and they worked so hard. and have an emotional tie to it that I got off on a tangent that they I lost my train of thought. Investigators are working that. We certainly know he has connections down in the DC area, both Virginia and Prince George's County. But again, as he moved around the country, there were places that we believe he probably had associates, and he has ties to known gangs. So uh, we believe that's how he lived his life.
Risk is
That's
passionate.
where I was
He's
going
been
for.
here
I
for
we
a
fear
long
all the time the
time, and
investigators fear that we're
all
going to stumble
opinions are
across
welcome.
another
We're
crime that
just
just hasn't been tied back through DNA or some other science
trying
or
to be
electronic,
respectful.
tie that the evidence just hasn't reached the point where we get a hit. But right now, what we're familiar with
Behave
is
yourself.
the crime in Los Angeles, the home invasion in March of 2023, the homicide here of
That's
Rachel
exactly what
in
I thought,
August of
sis.
2023. And I believe in Tulsa, he's facing some local charges as well for last night. I think trespassing or disorderly or something to that effect. We're not familiar with any other. I'm not familiar with any other charges. No, in El Salvador, there is a what's called a red notice, which is basically an Interpol warrant for his arrest to bring him back there to stand for the homicide of the woman in that case down there. Well, and I gotta defer to our partners at the FBI on that one because they did most of the international.
Thanks, sir. So the FBI has personnel that are positioned throughout the world. They're called legal attaches. And we have a legal attaché that is in El Salvador. As we were conducting some of the investigative actions along with Hartford County, the some of the investigative information took us to El Salvador and working with our partners there in order to understand some of the familial ties that that are down there, and also bring together back a better understanding of the red notice that Sheriff Gaylor brought up as well. I don't have any information.
As I understand it, there was about, I don't know how many hours they're behind, 2, 3, Tulsa. So it was midnight our time, and he was hanging out at a business park or a storefront, and the police encountered him, and apparently there's a charge of, we say it's trespassing, and he was identified during that arrest and processing. Well, that's been a question since the outset. Was Rachel's homicide random or targeted? And again, I don't know that we have that answer explicitly or completely. But at this point, there's nothing to indicate that anyone other than him was involved. We do have some belief that he spent some time here in the Bel Air area, so he may have seen her and her um, more or less routine operations. One of the things that we caution people, particularly women on the trail, about doing was developing a routine where it can be predicted where you might be. Um, that would be my suspicion. If he decides to talk throughout the course of the days ahead to either investigators or prosecutors as it moves to that stage, we may learn more about, was it just an opportunity because he was on the trail when, unfortunately she decided to go out exercising that day, or was it something more specific? As to the motive, we've been tight-lipped, I guess, about it. The charges in the case are first-degree murder and first-degree rape. Yeah. And as the colonel just reminded me to say, we do have right now in the air. We have sent investigators to Tulsa, Oklahoma, to follow up on many things related to this investigation. It's very active and ongoing, as I said. He will be extradited here eventually, and that will be done. That process has already been initiated. But it could take, as I understand, the state's attorney 10 to 30 days. 10 days if he doesn't fight it. 30 days if he decides to fight it. But he will be extradited. 30 to 60.
I'm not really sure if we really hear that so often. Attacking people, especially when walk us through how that plays a role.
Absolutely. So I think a lot of folks know genetic genealogy or investigative genetic genealogy in some of the cold cases, and certainly has gotten a lot of attention from the Golden State Killer, and since then, a lot of investigations on the cold case side. I think folks should also know that we prioritize the violent crime cases that are current, and that this is an game-changing investigative tool to understand when there are dry holes and there's no other leads to go, that we can apply investigative genealogy to identify potentially family members, and then in doing that, take it on to a step where Hartford County and our partners can conduct interviews to better understand who the potential subjects are and narrow down that scope. We also use it on, unfortunately, the victim side when we can't identify a victim through any other means, and building out the cases that way. We've seen over time 130 cases thus far since 2018 that have had successfully used investigative genetic genealogy.
Well, he was encountered by the police and the agents for the FBI who were out there looking for him. So they had an idea of where he was. But I know that from that encounter, there's also a local charge of trespassing, not in a vehicle. He was apparently at that business, I guess, unwantedly so. He was. We already had the name. We had the arrest warrant. So when they encountered him, they knew he was wanted. So he was picked up for that.
With the home invasion of California charge there, does this take precedent?
Oh, certainly, this is the more serious, the loss of life. California will follow up on their investigation. They would have to direct questions to that police. It's LAPD that is handling that as far as specifics to their investigation. But certainly, we have been in communication. Our investigators have been in communication with theirs. They are aware that we identified the suspect here, and by identifying our suspect, we have their suspect, they have their suspect, and they can move forward on charges. They would also file the arrest warrant on file. So, I never want him to leave Maryland again. I want him to die in a Maryland jail, Maryland prison system. We don't have the death penalty, so I just hope he spends the rest of his days there. But if he ever got out of this one, he would be sent extradited to California. And if he got out of that one, there's still the red folder, the red notice, where El Salvador would want him back, and ICE has marked him for detainer. So he would go back there to face those charges. I do not know. No. Actually, the major in the back is shaking his head no, he does not. And again, we shared the picture. You all will have the picture. It's going to be, no doubt out there on social media. So we're still looking for information. He was in this area for at least some period of time. And when I say the area, he was in the Bel Air area for some period of time before or right after the homicide, or both. So if people still have information, and now that there's a name to put with the face, investigators still want to talk to you. We still want to know. We still want to build that timeline, because there's a case to prosecute, and we want to put all the pieces together so that Miss Healy can do her job most successfully, and again, ensure this guy never sees the light of day. Not that we're familiar
Me
with.
too. I love him too. And he lives very close to the trail. So this
Thank you
was
all.
very
And
personal for
again,
him.
thank our partners. to have Rachel's family here means so much to not me. I mean, to me, of course, but to the investigators who worked this case tirelessly. I appreciate that, and I appreciate all of our federal, state, and local partners. So with that, thank you. Oh, okay.
We made a decision earlier today that we are not going to share the suspect's photo on our social media. It was here. If you have, if you would like a copy of the flyer, you can send an email to media@hartfordsheriff.org, and I will send it to you if you would like to use it in your newscast, but we will not share his picture on any of our social media. Any other questions? All right. Thank you again.
Well, boys and girls, there we have it. Damn. Yeah, it did. Sleuth, it happened. He lives right by the trail there. He's a really good guy. He's a really good guy. Yes, God bless Ellie. God bless.
That was a lot of info.
That was a lot of info to break down. I know. That's what I thought too, JC. I think because he's in custody and because he's not going anywhere, I think out of respect, and this is just speculation, I agree with you. I think they're trying to focus. The good news is they got him and on Rachel and her family and not on him. I think what we're going to do is, yes, Aaron, absolutely.
I was about to say that.
And I love Dr. Mercado. I think we need to go live tonight and do some discussion, talking, share some information that we have. I love.
By the way, y'all, his Facebook page is sincerely not that interesting. There are like 4 pictures on it. He's tacky.
Thanks, Jules. It means something to me because it means something to Rachel's children.
Mm-hmm.
Rachel unwillingly fought for her. She did, by the way, badass. Okay. Know this. She fought, but she left 5 children, 8 years old to 18, and by no fault of hers. And those kids are who I'm thinking of today. Those kids must have a level of mixed emotions that I can't even imagine, which, this takes me back. I'm sure it takes them back to the day.
It's got to be bittersweet.
It does. Mm-hmm. It really, I agree. It's got to be bittersweet.
But it's a beautiful day, and I just hope that they just go outside, that they're able to go outside, smile, enjoy their day.
Yeah.
And take peace in the fact of knowing a part of this is done. I mean, in terms of him being apprehended, you know what I mean? I don't want them to worry about, like, especially the younger ones, about the trial and all that. Ignore all that for the moment. They got him.
Oh my God, Art, thank you so much. That was really kind. Thank you.
Thank you.
Actually, I'm gonna donate that to the kids. Perfect. I'm gonna donate that to the kids. It was awesome to hear, and I've said this, if you've watched us for any length of time, you know that I always think the victim is the one that solves their crime. I always believe in that. Mm-hmm. And I do believe that it happened on her birthday. Rachel is extraordinarily faith-filled, and I absolutely think she had everything to do with solving her own murder. We're going to say it. I'm not monetizing this. This is not going to be monetized. I don't But I'm anything that we earn, and it's not going to be much. I'm going to add a couple bucks myself, but maybe just a small something for the kids. Maybe just a small something for the kids. But I think what we're going to do is I'm going to get some flowers and we're going to, oh God.
Thank you.
Thanks, Luce.
Grandma Sherry. You know what we could do? It's like send out let them have like cupcakes or just, I don't know, just something, just thinking, you know what I mean?
Well, tonight we can talk about it. We can decide. Grandma Sherry, thank you.
You are so kind.
You know that I'm going to put the receipts up and we're going to show that we gave these to the kids, because you know that I'm not going to, well, you know, I'm going to show the receipts. Oh my God, Mel, thank you. I want to do something for them. I don't know what it is. I don't know. We can talk about that as a family, as a group tonight.
Summer, thank you.
Oh, Summer, thank you so much. You guys, we're going to show you guys, as usual, we will pull everything together and
we will be transparent, obviously.
Obviously.
I just can't believe, like y'all were saying, that the tip, you know,
came on her birthday.
On her birthday, like it accelerated on her birthday, and then and then the irony, the poetic irony too, and again in a bittersweet way, like it's like we're all aware of the Summer Wells thing, just like how it all happens. I don't mean, you know, it just meant for the true crime. Like that's just funny sometimes how that works out.
It is, and I'm so. That's okay. I know you have, Sluice. I know you have, but I don't mind. I don't mind showing receipts. It keeps me accountable. It makes me feel better, so that when people donate and they do know that if I say something, that I mean it. And I don't mind showing the receipts for that reason. Oh my God, JC, thank you. You guys, it is Summer's Day. I know we talked about that. Summer Moon Utah Wells disappeared today 3 years ago.
That's still so wild to me.
It is. And with, bless his little soul, Sebastian, and all of this, he's tangled up with Summer. Summer's tangled up with, I feel for all of them. All of them I do. For those of you who don't know Sluice Investigate, I've known her. Thank you. Me too, Kelly. Me too. We've known Sluice Investigates since we came into the true crime scene. She was a partner of someone, and I won't say who because I don't know if she wants that out there, but I was a mod on that channel and I liked her back then. And then we worked all on the Watts case and all entangled, and I watched her do really cool things.
Yeah.
Really, really cool things for a long time. And it's really great to be back in touch. If you guys aren't subscribed to her channel, please do. Please go give her all the thumbs up.
Yes.
All the fun things. I really want everyone to please go to the Harford County Facebook page. I wish I could do it. I have to wait. Yes, if a mod could drop her link, like forever. Hi, Criminality. Hi, T. I miss you and I love you, and I'm thank you for being here. I don't even remember what I was going to say. I don't know, but I was like to see Criminality.
I was just thinking, a part of me also loves, like, this POS is not only has to be held accountable for what he's done here, but his butt's about to fry back down in El Salvador as well.
Yeah, he's so. Oh, here we go. This is what I was going to say. If you guys would go to the Facebook page and leave a thank you comment, a like, a thumbs up, some orange hearts. Thank the sheriff and everybody, the FBI. Oh, you've been here? I'm sorry. I didn't know that. Oh, yes. Tomboy charm. Yes. Oh, yes. If you would go over to the Harford County Sheriff's Office page and just give them a thank you. Tell them they did a great job. I don't think that they get enough of that. We're a small little community. We're a blip on the map. And how this guy found... I'm sorry, Teresa. I really am. I've been a blabbering idiot. I apologize. I am so sorry. I hate when someone comes in and says they spoke and I didn't acknowledge them, and especially a friend. I'm really, really sorry.
All right. I was so focused on not moving because I knew it was sharing the screen. The sound was working, and I was like, I'm not moving a muscle until this ends. So.
But yeah, just let law enforcement know how grateful we all are. Because I am local, it means something to me. I want to say thank you to you guys for keeping Rachel's name out there, for being kind to her family, and for supporting her kids the way that you have continued to do, whether it's Christmas, birthdays, what we're doing today. Welcome, Nora, Grandma. Thank you for becoming a new member. Again, anything that is going to be made is going to go to Rachel's kids, where there's no way I cannot. I would feel disgusting. I would feel the grossest to take $1 from any of this. This would make me angry. Oh, Destiny, girl, I've missed you. I have missed you. Yes, justice for Rachel. Oh, Summer, we didn't do anything really. This was the sheriff. We just reported on what we could. LFT and I made a promise to her family that if we were told things, yes, JC.
Yeah.
Harford County. If we were told things, that we wouldn't release anything. And that did bind our hands a bit because we do know a lot more than we've ever told. And I still, until if it's going to affect the case, we will not release it. But I can tell you that as soon as this little bastard, and he's so little, he looks big on camera, but he's so little.
He's only like 180 pounds.
160. Like I can take him.
Well, I think that's what they said.
He's smaller than me.
I thought they said that he was like reportedly 160 or something. Hold on, let me look.
Well,
right here.
They had it. I'm telling you, they had this guy. I'm so impressed with law enforcement because they had this guy. They had him short. He's 5'8". That's why I kept saying he looks so big on camera, but he's not. And
that was right. 5'8", 160. Sorry, I was just reading that. Sorry.
He does look like a little punk ass.
That really stupid picture of the Bugs Bunny, like that's where I was just like, "You're sick."
Yeah, well, we're not going to talk about that. But,
yeah,
900 comments thanking law enforcement. That's the way it should be. And if you can share on your Facebook and just hashtag Rachel Morin, some orange hearts, let people know that this little bastard has been caught.
Oh my God, I'm looking back at all.
Well, that's one of the things we're going to go over is we have a lot of information that like I said, that LFT and I've sat on for sure since May 19th, but before. And I'm not going to say anything more about that because I don't want to. He has tiny jeans. Me too. Me too. I think Tom Cruise is a jerk too.
Yeah.
Keeping Rachel's name out there and getting us invested in her entire family. Thank you. Thank you
We
very
appreciate
much. I want you invested in her family. They deserve it. Listen, and I'm going to ask for prayers because we got a crazy one in that family. We got a crazy one. One of her, all of her brothers are very sweet, very sweet. Mike Morin has taken this so incredibly hard. He feels a sense of responsibility for his sister. I'm going to ask everybody to say a prayer for Mike. And that when it does go to trial, we can keep Mike out of jail because I fear, and I said this from the get-go, he will go right over the table at that guy. He has spent weeks, not nights, not days, not minutes, weeks, probably closer to months, staying in the woods down there.
There's a great, didn't he start the art for Rachel Moore?
He did. We can share that too. If we have that link,
I've got that.
He's done a Facebook page for Rachel. It's his art and other people's art that have shared with him. But I just ask you to keep, I know I'm kind of like, well, I want to egg him on. And yet at the same time, I'm like, I really don't want Mike to go to jail. I really don't. In the woods. Yeah. He spent many, many, many nights in the tunnel where Rachel was found. Many nights. He's been a tortured soul over this. They all have. Matt.
Yeah.
Matt has been, since the second he found out. Yes. He what? He's not the oldest, no. Matt has been fighting for those children and helping those children since the second he found out. He has not slept in, I don't think he slept consecutive hours since this has happened. I'm not kidding. This has affected his entire life. His work, his family, obviously. He's juggling to help all of the kids all of the time. That's his priority. He made that promise to Rachel that he would take care of her children. And all of the dads are.
Oh, and actually, JC, no, you're right. Yes, Mike is the brother and Matt is the dad.
Yes. I'm sorry.
I just wanted to clarify that.
Thank you. Thanks, Aaron. Thank you for being here. We send our love to Matt and our prayers. And
I'm sure they're all inundated right now with messages and everything. And I have no doubt that Matt, who's also been a pretty big public figure.
He's been very vocal for Rachel.
So no doubt he will, I'm sure he's got a busy few days ahead of him. So if y'all do see him out and about on lives and stuff, please just drop a heart in for him too, because
send him some love.
He's worked hard. Yeah, he's worked hard.
He single-handedly, as a family member, and I do mean this, I'm going to say it. A lot of people are going to be pissed off that I say this, but Matt single-handedly took this on and put the world on his shoulders and has carried this. He has, okay, a tomboy charm, I can't message you.
She can't message, so.
I'm in Facebook. I love you. I'm in Facebook jail. Me and the El Salvadorian, I'll beat his ass while I'm there. Yeah, I'm sure that they are flocking to the family, and I kind of just don't want to do I want them at peace right now, and I don't want to bug anybody. We're gonna go leave flowers on the trail for Rachel at some point. Not today, not while this is happening, but in a private moment for our Decipher family, we're gonna do that. I know, me too. Me too. We'll go live later on, and maybe we'll do some kind of just chit chat, open panel. Let's just talk about Rachel today. Oh, yes, I do. I'm such an idiot. Sorry, Tomboy Charm. I don't even know what's wrong with me right now. I'm excited. I'm like, I almost just like, hold on. I'm like ready to come out of my skin. Does that make sense? Like, I'm shaking so bad, but for all of the good reasons. And they're all for other people. Like, I'm really, I don't want to say happy. Happy is the wrong word. Relieved?
Gratified. I don't know.
Gratified, gratitude.
A lot of gratitude, and it's just an unexpected, one of the most pleasant surprises to find out today. And it's, you run the gamut of emotions. I think we all have. And I think I'm still trying to soak it in. My brain's kind of on like a 5-second delay, but
I love you, Grandma Sherry. I really do.
It's just, it's poetic justice and poetic irony of the day that this happened. And it's just,
it is bittersweet. That's exactly what it is. That's the word I'm looking for, is bittersweet. This is
not over, but it's like,
this is for Rachel. This is for her kids. This is for her family. This is for Matt.
Yeah.
This is for Nate.
Remember, that family had gone through a whole lot. I mean, whew.
Tears of happiness. Yes. Yeah. Tears of joy. Gratitude is what I feel right now. Gratitude is what I feel, but I have a special message. And I don't know if he'll ever hear it. I don't know if he'll ever hear it. I hope he does. I just want to thank Matt McMahon for trusting us and allowing us to assist where we could. I want to thank him, and I want to admire him for his amazing hard work. He's gone with a little sleep and a lot of stress. And I want to say to Matt that you're doing a hell of a job with those kids, buddy. And thank you again for befriending us and trusting us enough. And we wish you the absolute best. We wish everybody in the Morin family the absolute best. But Matt was a friend.
And you've both given a lot, and I echo everything that Tia said, but hopefully we'll connect soon. But in the meantime, I just hope he continues staying strong, and I know a weight lifted off of his shoulders with this, but I think maybe another weird little rock might still be on there, because that, you know, now it's like they all
maybe
have.
It's just not a boulder. Maybe it's just. Maybe he can. I don't know.
I just think they deserve the time. I hope, you know, when this kind of simmers down a little bit, the because we all know media and acknowledging and making the thank yous and everything is going to take a day or so. But once that's done, I just hope they have a minute just to feel their own emotions and be able to just scream, cry, yell, whatever they need to do, because I don't think they've had that opportunity yet.
I think, and there's a lot of Morins. There's a lot of Morins, and they all deserve our respect. They all deserve our prayers. And like I said,
will be
mostly those kids are what needs to be the focus. And like I said, Matt and the other dads are doing a great job. They really are.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm proud to know them, and I'm really proud of Decipher, and I'm really proud of you, LFT. Done an amazing hell of a job.
I don't
And
do
I know
any.
it hasn't been easy, but you did. And thank you.
Well, right back at you. I don't think you have to thank me at all, though. Oh, good point. Father's Day is tomorrow. Oh gosh, Father's Day is tomorrow.
A bitch.
Well deserved. Again, well done, Rachel. You did well. Like this is. If y'all have a rainbow over there today, I'm just gonna throw all my pennies in the jar and that wishing well, whatever y'all got going on in Hartford County. But you've devoted so much, and Tia's done so much, like literally physically there. And y'all know she pours her heart and soul into things. Where did you go?
There's no need to see my Oprah ugly cry. There's just no need for that. When we come back later on tonight, you guys, it's gonna be a celebration. We're gonna do
Did you say a celebration?
Celebration.
Well, I mean, and obviously we can discuss parts. I mean, I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, we can.
But like, I do agree.
We had this guy on our list.
I looked. I think we may have.
Don't say it yet. Just
no. It may have been close. I think we could have been close.
I know. Well, I'll tell you. I'll tell you later. Shh. I spied something in one of the reports that we looked up.
I wonder if it's the same thing that I spied.
The Hernandez name?
Uh-huh.
Yep. Interesting. Yeah. All right.
I mean, it's in my notes. That's when you were like, oh my gosh, mute. That was flipping through the pages. Hey, Pepper, you're not just...
Hi, Pepper. I love Tia. I love that.
I do love that.
Me too.
I'm gonna start hashtagging the crap out of that.
LFTia, yes. Your channel name, LFTia. No, I like Decipher.
There's something else I need to tell y'all. Oh, we'll post the link in the description to the presser. Not that everyone can't find it on Facebook, but just if anyone wants to rewatch it. It's on the Hartford County Sheriff's Office, and I guess, like we said, we'll share that as well in the description.
Thank you guys for being here. Thank you to, I want to say our mods, but I hate saying our mods because our mods are really our friends. That is the gospel. We don't have a mod here who's not been a friend. Yes. I love Tia's mi familia. I love that. Familia. I love that.
Thank you, Jules. That's
Jules,
nice.
What a compliment. Wow. Thank you. That's very high praise. That is very high praise.
Doesn't this feel like a breath of fresh air? Just like right now, just everything else going on in other true crime in this world right now just fell out of my brain. It literally, all that craziness just fell out of my brain. And
yes.
Isn't that weird?
It feels
Was
good.
Is it just me? Yeah, like I was like, no, yeah, all that just
It
like
feels like
literally
true
fell out of.
crime again. It
Mhm.
doesn't feel like trauma. It feels like true. It feels like this is what it should be when we get an announcement like this. And we don't get these very often, you guys. We do not get these very often. I love you, Delana. I love you
Yes.
so much.
By the way, if anyone needs to get in touch with Tia, I'm kind of like her parole officer right now. So you have to message me on Messenger because
Yeah, if you
I
need to reach me and you don't have my phone number, feel free to message LFT. I can't see a thing, and hopefully I will be out of jail soon. I don't even know why I'm in. I literally started. Thank God I got the message that I did before I went into jail. But my guess, if I had to guess, either someone reported that it wasn't me, or I got flooded with messages like within a short period of time, and people. I don't know. I don't know. I just know that I had to send a selfie in to prove it was me, and they are. I don't know, Sally Mae. I don't know. I just went to go do it, and it was like you're temporarily you're locked out of your account temporarily. I don't know. Whatever.
I don't think it can be because of too many messages. That would be ridiculous. Like that would be like you get too many happy birthday posts.
I don't. But then I truly have no idea because it literally happened after I received a message.
She was not happy.
I
was
went
getting a little frustrated.
Oh my God. I was outside. I was like, for sharing a missing child's poster 3 years ago. Yeah, they do need to do better. I've never, with all the shenanigans I've been involved in and all the things I've done on Facebook years ago, I've never been in Facebook jail ever. And the day that Rachel Morin's gets justice, because we're not going to talk about him, we're going to talk about her. The day that Rachel Morin gets justice, I go into Facebook jail and I can't tell.
First, she's like, I can't get into StreamYard. And then, oh my God.
Well, and then Vinny over here, I'm telling her how I'm locked out of my account. And she says, I just messaged you. I messaged you the picture on Messenger. And I'm like, I can't get it. Stop it. She's like, oh, yeah, right.
I didn't realize like it just made your messenger. I just thought you couldn't participate on things on Facebook, but noted. But whatever. I'm her parole officer and we'll be handling and filtering any feedback if y'all can't get in touch with her. I'm not in jail yet. So yeah, just in the meantime. Yeah.
We're posting Rachel Morin. That's true. Kelly, God, you have risked your Facebook life and limb. Hi, Punksy. Hi. I can't message you right now. I'm in jail, but as soon as I can, I can you access messages from another app that seems to have a separate. No, actually, I cannot. I tried both. I tried to log in, and it says no.
Like I got messages like, what happened? Like what? I can't find Tia on Messenger or something anymore. And then I was like, well, son of a gun. Like she looked at me. She's not even showing up for me either.
I literally, like, I'm not even kidding. I got a message. I was like, yes, awesome, cool. And then all of a sudden it says your account has been disabled or locked, or I don't even remember what it said. I was so mad. I was like, you gotta be freaking kidding me right now.
And I was literally like, this is gonna go over so good.
No. And then I couldn't get into StreamYard, so I started cursing about that. And I didn't have the air conditioner on in my bedroom, so I was hot and I was sweaty. And if you know me, that doesn't go over very well. And then it was just like, oh my God.
And then
you tagged me and I swear. You guys, I don't have it. Look for me. Help me. Call Facebook. Somebody send bail. I don't know.
Well, when you get out on bond, we'll have a party for you.
You gotta get out on good behavior.
I don't know what you did, but you that was just really, yeah. So remember how Tia gets frustrated sometimes, like when her stuff won't work or when we're on during the live and nothing will share. Imagine that, but then put those mixed emotions and like the bittersweetness that she was like, and then imagine me sitting on the other end of the computer and I'm not acting fast enough or getting it right or just trying to catch up. We were adorable for a few minutes there. That was really funny with how that happened.
I think I just timed someone out accidentally. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm too right wing for Facebook.
Oh my God. I think there's a way that
LFT. Free.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't even say that. Ooh, I almost slipped. But
What?
Summer and no, I wrote free something in a chat one day. Now it's free Tia. Free Tia.
I know I do love the LFT.
All right, you guys. Well, we'll post a link for a little bit later. We're going to do some research on what we can and what we can share. And we want everybody to have a good day, celebrate. Summer, you know what I'm talking about. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for your donations for the kids. I cannot wait. I absolutely cannot wait to do something really cool. Thank you very much for your generosity. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for being part of our little community over here and for keeping Rachel in the algorithm. It was so important. I'm really proud of us.
And if y'all participate in other, obviously, I'm assuming y'all do or will, if there's crazy misinformation out, because I saw someone that typically doesn't cover Rachel Morin was going live or had a live earlier about it.
Really? Who?
She has a bullhorn.
Seriously?
Yeah, I see. Yeah. So just be mindful. Like, I don't know. Actually, I'm not even going to tell y'all what to do. I'm just going to give y'all a heads up. It's going to frustrate the heck out of me sometimes hearing like, oh God, I can't even imagine the road they're going down with it. I'm not listening to it. Never mind.
No, we're going to stay on the positive side, and we're just going to, people are going to cover this. We support people covering it because it's good news.
Yeah,
we support people covering it because it's good news. And, you know,
I'm not getting into like a world debate with her.
We're not going to get into a war word. She's undermanned. So we're just, Decipher does rock, and that Decipher is nothing without you guys. We're just a couple of dingy broads who come up here and giggle and do dumb shit, but occasionally we get to be part of something big. And to me, this is one of the biggest days that I will ever have, and one of the most proud days that I will ever have. And I'm not saying that to be narcissistic. I'm saying that because I'm really proud. I'm really proud of my partner, and I'm really proud of our little thing that we've developed here. And I'm grateful for our friends. And Delana usually says it, but I'm going to say it on her behalf. She says, stay blessed. And I hope that for everybody today.
We all deserve it, especially. And quit thanking me. That's weirding me out because I'm like, I don't do anything.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
That's any different than what Thistle. Where was that go? You've given me all these compliments, and I'm sitting here going like, I'm trying to give you one back, but then
Thistle comes in, and it's great. It was perfect timing.
And then
we will catch up with you guys in a little bit. And thank you again for all of everything that you've done. Have a good day. Be kind to each other. If you would do us a huge favor and go to your favorite creator and leave a nice comment and like a bunch of their videos, I think that'd be really cool, especially today. Share the Harford County Sheriff. Go in and thank them for their hard work, and hashtag Rachel Morin. Thank you guys so much. We will talk to you later, and have a good day.
Yes.
Bye.
Go do something special in Rachel's name. Go smile outside and touch the grass.
Yes. Take care, you guys. We'll talk to you later.
Bye y'all.